And welcome back. Real quick, we'll take a look at the almanac before we jump into that sciencey stuff we were talking about. Again, we were below average for today. We've only picked up officially 0.11 inches of rain, and we were unfortunately going to add to that as we do have a lot of moisture across the area. Look at how vast the system is. It's going all across. I mean, poor Tennessee. They're just getting hammered right now. Our friends on up to the north are looking at anywhere from 4 to 6 inches of rain. We're not looking at that much, but still quite a bit of it. And let's talk about why this is happening. Well, one, we have plenty of moisture across the area. This is looking at the mid-level water vapor. And the question is, well, we have plenty of moisture. You can see there's moisture on up to the north as well, but why do we have storms here? Well, there's this thing called warm air advection, and what that means is you take warm air and you move it to another location. In this instance, the air is about 3,000 feet above the ground, and while we're sitting right now in the lower 50s, upper 40s, the air about 2,000, 3,000 feet above the ground is right around 70 degrees. And that air is moving on up to the north, and what happens is when you move that air, the train tracks that the air has to follow get slanted. Basically makes it easier to push the air up into the upper atmosphere where it can eventually condense and fall out as rain. And so that's what's happened is we have a lot of warm air advection as well as a few other factors in the upper levels of the atmosphere that give us plenty of lift, and that's what's causing all this rain. And it fits right along where the most of the warm air is being moved. Most of it is actually being moved across Arkansas and Tennessee, and that's where it's going to continue to stay, unfortunately, for the next 72 hours or so. And that's why they're looking at 4 to 6 inches of rain across the little swath right here. And then in our area, we're looking at lesser amounts, but still several inches of rain. Eventually, too, a front to the west is going to move into our area Wednesday afternoon to the evening hours. And then eventually that'll kind of stall out, create a boundary for as well to tilt those train tracks is really the best way to explain it, that the air can move on up. And we'll also have a warm front move back. So we just have a lot of fronts going on and a lot of warm air being moved. And when that happens, you can get a lot of these events where you have sustained rain for several days. So tonight's forecast, 54 degrees, cloudy, a shower or two mild. The winds out of the southeast, 5-10 miles per hour. Wednesday, yep, warmer air continuing to move over our area, thunderstorms. And that's going to be the story for the next several days. Thankfully, we'll be back in the 70s for tomorrow. Some of that warm air will be able to mix down to the surface. Winds will be 5 to 10 miles per hour, more probably around 10, gusting upwards of 15. And we're looking at thunderstorms, show you here on our future radar. Yep, scattered showers on into your Wednesday, and then there's that front moving through, and it's going to stall out right across our area and just give a boundary for most of these showers and thunderstorms to kind of train on over throughout the week. And really, again, we're talking plenty of moisture. Flash flooding is going to be a concern. Turn around, don't drown. I'm going to say that every time you see me on air because it's important to not put your life at risk. Let's just not even do it. Let's just not worry about it. And late this week, again, we get the southwesterly flow, so that also brings in some Pacific moisture, so we're still looking at plenty of rain on into your weekend. Just how much over the next 5 days? Again, 1.5 to 2.5 inches. That's going to be widespread. Locally, your heavier amounts of 3 to 4. Some places up to the north and to the west probably could see right around 5 inches. Yeah, it's going to be a mess. So your weather brought to you by Richard Schwartz and Associates. Next 3 days, yep, rain, thunderstorms in the 70s. We'll get in the upper 70s by your Friday. Overnight lows will be in the 50s and 60s. Yeah, and then we'll have one more day on Saturday. We'll have some showers and thunderstorms across the area until probably the late evening hours, probably after the sun is set most likely. And then we will see the sun hopefully on Sunday as we have partly sunny skies. Will be right around 70 degrees in the mid 60s for Monday. And unfortunately, starting on Monday, we're going to cloud back up and have another shot of rain for Monday, Tuesday. And it looks like Wednesday of next week as well. So we just cannot get this rain out of here. Looks like the best day on the 7-day right now is going to be Sunday. So try to get out and enjoy that. Because,
yeah, the weekend looks pretty nice.
Yeah, well, we'll have some rain on Saturday and thunderstorms then, but Sunday's looking overall okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Right.
Thank you, sir.